Hey guys, this is Kei speaking, and today we are back in Automation in the Ellisbury update and our little campaign with Gasmean and Kei Cars. Let's continue where we left off. We left off in the nicest year of them all, and what we are going to do next is, wait for our new engines to be developed. The issue with developing them now and using them into the 90s is emissions, because the design year of the family, the engine family, does bear quite a bit of importance in how much emissions these engines are going to produce. Due to their size and overall total power, I don't think this is going to be much of an issue up to the 90s. But we probably at some point need to design new ones regardless. Ah, and there you go. See that? Emission standards active. And we are doing pretty well so far. The plan here now is to facelift what we have before Farina opens, and then, preferably as soon as Farina opens, just slam in another facelift so that we can sell in Farina, our then probably biggest market, because they love tiny cars. Facelifting everything, of course, is a decent chunk of work nowadays. Oh! These are old. Oh my god. Why are they so old? We have let them run the course of their development for, yeah. I mean, oh yeah, this is the first facelift. So it's development plus 2 years at the moment. That makes sense. Definitely time for a facelift. Let's start with the Swallow. Ease ourselves into it, because this one is going to be less of a project to upgrade. New facelift it is. But first, we're going to upgrade the engine, or rather, give it a little poke, and maybe lower that fuel map slider slightly, so that we have even better emissions and get more tax credits for them. As you remember, no turbos for these engines just yet. That will have to wait. One thing that we could do, however, maybe. Ah, no, it's still unlock. Don't have all our tech pool there. That's bad. Yeah, this will take way too long. Hyperotectic cast pistons do have a bonus to emissions. Quite good at it, even though this is listed the wrong way here. Yes. So we basically leave things as they are. Just a quick upgrade. Ooh, single barrel carbs. Twin carb, single barrel. Can I switch over to 4 barrel? We have been gaining a lot of familiarity here, but this, yeah, that would be a nice upgrade, but not within just a year. This engine is phasing out anyway. But we will have to use it for a while longer. Let me try to switch to 4 barrel. And then, engineering time is massive though. Right, this is 24, so we would have to pay the difference. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm not even going to change any sizing or so. And do we have any catalytic converters available? No, not yet. Not even the exhaust reactor. Oh, but that is because we are using long tubular. Oops. Yeah, that's not good. So we definitely do need turbos, because that means we have shorter headers regardless, and then we can use catalytic converters. So that's a good thing that we're getting away from NA engines. Yeah, we can make the switch to alloy wheels if we wanted to, but they are on magnesium already, so that would just cheapen it out. We don't want that. We don't need it. Loving our all-round tiny drum brake setup. The car isn't heavy enough to have any fade whatsoever. Huh? Okay, well, we do have more tech pool available now. So we can easily invest some more into interior. And new dampers. I think I'll take those. That's just a straight up upgrade. It's great. Let's take it. But now let's see how the car does for emissions. This should now be in this UI. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a problem. Because, well, it's not yet a problem, because we're not selling in that market. But Gasmea in 1970 we'll start with WES 2, which means we are non-compliant. So let's head over to the fuel map and see how much damage can be done. And we want to know this, yes. Frenia here is the main problem, but we do want to kill carbon monoxide. So that is accomplished by just not burning as rich. So if we go there, yeah, you see that instantly fixed it. And how much are we losing in terms of throttle response? Like we were... Alright, just identified a freeze or memory RAM runaway issue. When you have open that graph, that set of graphs, and you change the fuel map slider, bye-bye it is. So, fortunately, very reproducible, so it should be an easy fix. Anyway, we do have what we need here as well, and can just adjust, you see there, WES 2, WES 4. So perfect. Now it definitely passes WES 4 standards, and with that, we're safe. Oh, no, wait a sec. 4-barrel twin carbs? Are you insane? We're still at WES 4. Let's see if we can get anything else out of that now with some more throttle response. Oh yes, it's way more efficient. Now there's WES 2. Okay, fuel map. Let's go for 45. How ridiculous is this? Needs to breathe a lot. Ah, I see we can also get a little closer in making this more drivable now with the new tech. Yeah, a significant amount. Look at the stats. Oh, does this still count? No, that counts as slow corner terminal oversteer. So if we go for... Oh, that's the wrong direction. There? Yes! That's nice. And for the convertible, also just a slight amount of readjustments. And it's all looking pretty solid. Now, let's see what actually happens in engineering. Oh yeah, this is very close to perfect. We wanted to have it finish yeah, just about there. Let's give it some more funding so that we get to 11 months. And that's it. But now, engine side. Let's see if that is worse. No. Could be a lot worse. So, yeah, we almost, with more funding, we can push this out in time, it looks like. Could go down a bit on the tooling and give it more money. We can just throw money at this. Another 10 million? Nah, not just for 1 month. That's a little stupid. Alright, let's go like this. There we go. Well, it's 34 million. That's still fine. I'm not going to upgrade the factory here. Just upgrade the contract. Don't have to build a new factory. Although, we could try and build a small one. Would that be fast enough, though? I don't think a small one does take too much time, does it? But 11 months? That is a quick build time there. So, yeah. Let's try it out. Let's just try it out first. If we go for a large plot, whatever, and then a small one factory, that's 13. Okay, that's out of question. Takes too long. We continue with the contract for now. Alright, pretty good. This is all set up, all within our time frame. Now, let's go ahead and... do we need to change this? The Swallow... Ah, it's in a medium one, yeah. Maybe the one contract for the engines is not enough. A very barren factory. And... yeah, production efficiency is subpar, of course, but what are you supposed to do? This also just takes 1 month to upgrade. All good, and we can sign that one off. Solid. Yes, I take it. And just to be certain that we can cover our contracts here, let's make another one. Now we would be able to cover all the way to 2 shifts of the medium one factory instead of just 1 shift. And now we need to facelift the big one. That would be the Barry. And I found another bug. Perfect. Also reported. Look at this. We are past nothing. We pass everything. There's something going on there. Anyway, let's continue on with the Barry. First up, I think we replace... Oh, if we replace the variant, that would mean that we have to retool all the factories. And that, by now, is getting a little expensive. But, I mean, we can afford it, too. Be it as it may. We can upgrade this engine, and let's see... Ooh. We are pretty good at the city demographic, that's for sure. And WES 5 compliant. Yep, that's what I thought. It's looking good. We could try to cram in this one. Yeah, I mean, that would make us even more compliant. It is HC that isn't compliant, so let's get out of this UI before I change anything, and then try to change it around. But it's going to be hard to grab. Like, nah, this is not possible. We're 6, that is way off. We are way off. Factor 2, so let's leave it as is. Don't necessarily need that. Oh, no, it did work to change something there. It's just a fuel map slider. That makes it quite a bit worse. Oh yeah, and we had the unlock, yes. Already forgot about that with all the error reporting that was going on. But also it has lower friction. Oh, we definitely do want to switch over at some point. This is still running on the single barrel eco carb. That's perfect. Super cheap. Now at +10 quality. Yeah, no changes needed here. Let's double check the graphs. That's all looking fancy. Yep. Looks like no changes are necessary. So the only thing that I'm going to upgrade is interior. Because we can. So much tech for. Also upgrading the steering. It's a nice little boost to the drivability. We do have the tech pool there. And then optimize weight we don't need. We can up this further. And switch to the new dampers. Yeah, nice for comfort. So let me do that change for everything. Everywhere we have the engine is underpowered warning. It certainly is. But soon enough, there will be a solution for that. And the last one, the convertible. I really sense how the tires are getting better and better. Like, I have to re-optimize this to be a bit less understeery, which means less toe in. And that is good for fuel economy and top speed as well, of course. The supposed market coverage, but this is going to change as we are setting different prices, around 10k. Not going to do this now. I'll do that on the final screen, and I think we're done here. So basically the only changes were on the interior, +2 quality, +1 in safety, and then switching to the new dampers and re-optimizing, and yeah, it's pretty good. Solid. Oh, isn't that fortuitous? Yes, absolutely. 21 million, let's see if we can get that down. Wow, this makes it really expensive, but why not? 92 reliability. Oh, by the way, this is on the new patch, so the reliability thing is fixed. So this isn't as important anymore, but it still gives you a significant benefit. Oh, reliability 101 isn't too bad either. And this is in 10.5 months, I take it. 3 factories need to be updated. Oof, that's expensive. Oh, well, I stand corrected. It's not really that expensive. It's fine. Alright, that's all of them. Perfect. Let's now get into the car factories. See if there is... yeah, I mean... Oh, shit, this is going to be expensive. New dies? Yeah. Ouch. Oof. Ah, yeah, that hurts. Okay, that does hurt. The minor tooling does hurt. It's the new dies for the presses. Ouchies. 108 million. It would be, if you built it just straight up new, this would be double. Because this is, you get half the value back from the old ones that were barely used, or not used at all. because this is right as the previous facelift finishes. Oh, is it? But then you look at these profits and you're like, yeah, does it matter? Nah. And this is all finishing up in... what? Ah, right, yes. In February of 1970. So pretty much perfect timing. Almost perfect timing. On the other hand, if retooling is so expensive, you know what? And if this project, making the facelifts, is so quick, why don't we just wait till the start of the 70s so that we, and just another year, so that we can only reduce this to needing one facelift instead of two? I think that is probably the better idea, because that is saving us 380 million. That's something that you don't necessarily want to throw out of the window. So yeah, back to hub it is. We leave all the projects there. We just forward time till the 1st of January 1970, and then sign them off. And here we go. One more tick, and we're there. Frenia, where are you? Open their borders. And, yes, we are now starting to pay penalties. Currently, they are completely offset by the other cars that we're selling. So that's fine. This is not so fine. 100 million in taxes, ouch. But now we do need... this project is starting to take longer. Let's have another look at it and sign it off. So it's not the engine that is the problem, it is the car. Just throw money at it, it's fine. Yeah, okay, for the Barry it's now 14 months worth of engineering. Let's try to get it down to 12 at least. This seems like a reasonable compromise. Factories are still good. This is all looking very good, 3 billion in 5 years. It's probably going to be more, but hey, it's a forecast. Everything was brought back to reason. Now we can even get this. No, this was 12. Yep, it's all good. Maybe for the Swallow we also adjusted to 12 so that they are aligned. Not that they really need it, but that should be fine. Can save a few million with this. Just taking out some of the additional funding. This plan certainly turned out way less wasteful than the other one with 2 facelifts. This is looking good. 12 months, so 1st of 71 they're going to come out. We don't need a loan. This project is 410 million. Yes, well, what are you supposed to do? Now we need to spend like maybe 100 million on getting marketing up in Frenia. But first, let's sign off the projects after saving. Agree, it's done. Now, to round this off, let's get into marketing and see what Frenia has for us. Gasmea, 52% awareness in the markets that opened very late. Now, this is certainly quite powerful. I don't think they have lots of... Let's just check out the markets here first. I don't think they have lots of cars in there, demographic sizes. This is limited to awareness, so yeah, no, this is a decent size. But now, Helvetia also looking good. And now Frenia, just 5%. Well, that's something that we need to change. How about we go and just do the following. Copy it all. Oh, that doesn't cost too much. Copy it all. Okay, that's not too bad. But we do want to push into this market real quick. And I think the footprint minus is probably a quite expensive one in Frenia, but also quite powerful. Whoa, this would go up by 6% per year, so we double our awareness within a year. And I don't think this is necessarily worth it, is it? For the 0.2%? Yeah, let's just leave it like this. It's fine. Get back to the hub. We should see a very drastic increase in awareness real soon. And it doesn't take that long until our prototypes are done for the new engine. And remember, we do want to come out with that engine to be ready for a facelift, or be in a facelift, we can just continue on with the Barry, just exchange the engine as a major upgrade. In January of 1976, that's when it's supposed to hit the market. And this is perfectly lined up for that, because we have plenty of time to do a facelift. We don't want to do facelifts too often now that we are using monocoque, because that is way too expensive. But yes, this will allow us to then, in 1976, hammer the markets, especially the Iranian markets, with upgraded large factories and new engines. Real powerful ones. Real powerful in relation to what we had before. And I think we can probably just leave it here. And in the next episode, we're going to check out how this one does as it tries to conquer the Iranian markets. We're going to take a real close look at the sales breakdowns as we are trying to push into that market then. This will be interesting to see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please press that like button. It does help the videos. And I shall see you guys next time.